Alright, so I'm trying a little something new with my set, so just excuse me, it's a little bit of playing around. So I rented this, well, not rented it, I watched it free on Netflix, so I didn't have to pay for this. But what this movie is it's called The Bad Batch. This is part of my checking out some of Jason Momoa stuff. I don't know if I'll continue doing that. There's nothing really else I looked at that was interesting from him, other than one that's coming on as a Netflix original, the 20th. So this is a horror thriller. It was released June 23rd, 2017. Runtime is 1 hour and 58 minutes. Yeah, it didn't seem like that. I was a little confused because on Netflix it says about an hour and a half, so I don't know, but that's what I got from the Google. The director is Anna Lily Amirpour. And I haven't seen anything she's done. All of it looks like kind of artsy movies. So here's the cast. Alright, welcome back. Hit the like button if you have not already. Please subscribe, and let's go. This is the plot. Erlen is abandoned in a Texas wasteland that is fenced off from civilization. While trying to navigate the unforgiving landscape, Erin is captured by a savage band of cannibals led by the mysterious Miami Man. With her life on the line, she makes her way to the dream as she adjusts to life in the Bad Batch. This is the most artsy hipster type of film I have ever seen, and that's not necessarily a good thing. If you've seen it, you know exactly what I mean. Yeah, it was way too hipster for me. I mean, I'm sorry, I don't like hipsters. I don't like that type of them. But I'm one of those haters. But I can stand certain things to a certain point. But this was way too out there. I figured that with Jason Momoa and the Mad Max and Keanu Reeves and the Mad Max style, this would be at least a good from a art standpoint. There was a ton of really top-notch long shots where the person was on the very side of the camera with the rest of the screen just open land. They had behind the person shots and so much more variety. In the first 10 minutes, the story started, but then about 5 minutes just stopped dead in its tracks. Flat out was literally no story at all throughout this, in my opinion, from what I can tell and my observance. And I don't understand if anyone says anything. Maybe there's something more hidden in here. It is an artsy film after all. But still, there was literally no story. I was so close to shutting this off as soon as the super cringy rave and mumble rap came on. They did have some oldies in here and some dramatic score, which was nice. The acting of the female was great when it came to movements, but when she did say a couple of words, she did say a lot more in a couple of words after I wrote this down. It did come off lazy and pretty much not good. I liked, but like I said, when she did speak, because everyone in here rarely said a word, was like watching a silent film from the late 1800s. I believe they had silent films. That's when it was. Yeah, I think that it was. Anyways, I did though get Mad Max vibes, but I got a lot more Coachella. I'm pronouncing this wrong. Coachella. Festival vibes. So you got that whole hipster thing, hippie thing, which from what I could tell is hippies are the modern hippies. I mean, hipsters are the modern hippies. So that's just my opinion. That's what I figured, and it's just why I don't like that crap. And it came off like a full on, from the music to the atmosphere to the clothing to the setup. It came off as a Coachella festival vibe with Mad Max in the background. But then again, that's, from my understanding, what Coachella is like in general, along the non-stop sandstorms. Thank God this wasn't that long, because they explained nothing about why things were the way they were. And that was a huge problem with this film. It would have had, from how it began, it would have been better if they explained it. I was so confused that if this film was any longer, I would have no choice but to turn it off. And here is my unfortunate, sad rating. Now, there is not much left to say. This was the most worst made film I have ever seen since I watched Jay and Silent Bob and the reboot. And in my opinion, that was the most horrible movie. And then you got this. I know people like it, but they're both movies that if you smoked a whole bunch of damn weed watching this, and that one, that you would probably think this is good. Which, in my opinion, is not valuable to saying if what a good movie is. That's just you being baked and being drugged into thinking it is. But this is just my opinion. But let me know in the comments if you like this film. I know it got pretty bad ratings, but I don't think it was as bad as my rating that this was. So, I did give a little bit of credit, though, in the rating of this film for the artsy part. For the shots were pretty cool. The quality of the camera was great. It was crisp. But yeah, it was literally a waste of my time. It was so bad, in my opinion. I don't understand why this was made. With the whole point of it, there was barely any script to this, but I got along enough. Again, please hit the like button or dislike the button. I'm sure I'm going to make crap for this review. Please subscribe if you have not. If you are new, I welcome you. And please hit the bell icon. And see you guys tomorrow. I have something else that's new that I did rent that I'll be checking out. It's a foreign film, so yeah. We'll see how that goes. Skull.